And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, knights, revenant, high elves, dark elves, whatever you might be. It's yet again another day in Gary's mom's basement dungeon here in Alderaan, and I'm happy to have you with me. And before you ask, no, the hot pockets from Gary's mom have not showed up yet, but that's not stopping me, because today, people, we're going to be talking about a big milestone that I've hit in Raid Shadow Legends that I want to share with you guys. Boy, it's been an awesome journey in this game. And speaking of journey, if you're a new player and you haven't started the journey yet, use that lovely QR code of infinite knowledge up above. Scan it or use the link down below in the video description dungeon. We're going to hook you up with some goodies. Up and running day one Tayrell. Let me tell you, I got like 10 Tayrells. I'm like the biggest Tayrell owner probably that I know of. And then we'll get you Rector Drift as well. We're going to be talking about a big milestone that I've hit, which is basically doing the highest tier of the Demon Lord. And I just, I love opening up shards, show you the new characters I get. But what I really like doing as well is showing you the progression I've made over the year that we've been doing this Raid Shadow Legends thing. And as well, big thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this series. When I started playing this game hardcore last year, again, I've been playing, willy-nilly over the past couple years since 2019, but hardcore every day since last year. That's 6 months ago when I started this new series. And it's just funny going back and just seeing how I did the clan boss for the first time, or the Demon Lord, I should say. And I want to give a big thanks to my clan as well. Wow, what an ironclad bunch of people. And the reason why I'm bringing up my clan, because, well, you need a good clan to really get the most out of all these clan bosses. And per popular demand, I'm going to find my old original Raid Shadow Legends account, start up a new clan for those that want to join, because we have such a great group of people. I rarely see anyone that's ever gone for like longer than a day. And I've been seeing a lot of people that want to join us. So we will create a sister Real Gary Legion, and I'll also share the Discord server when I'm ready to show that second clan. So stay tuned for those that want to join. So, use that link, scan the QR code, get up and running. We'll get you into this clan, the new clan ASAP. But let's go ahead, take a look at the clan boss, and also kind of address a question that I've had. I think I got an answer, but of course, I want to hear your feedback. The big milestone today that we're going to share, I'm able to do Ultra Nightmare, which is pretty cool, seeing that, you start off on easy, and then I was sitting on Nightmare. I was only getting like the early chest, but Ultra Nightmare, I was able to hit it. However, here's the thing that I think I answered the question, but I would love to get your feedback. For the longest time, I was sitting on Nightmare, and it seems like if you can max out the Nightmare ultimate chest, it's probably best to stay in Nightmare, because you have that chance of pulling a Sacred Shard. Where I'll tell you where I'm at Ultra Nightmare. I mean, I'm doing fine, but I'm able to get divine. I'm able to get 2 divine chests. The problem is, there's no Sacred Shard. But one thing I have noticed an improvement, I have no idea what the drop rates are. I feel, keyword is feel, not rooted in any statistical evidence. I feel like I've been getting more Void Shards than I have in the Nightmare. Again, who knows? It could just totally be, a fallacy. It could just be, you see it and like, oh, wow, it's a good day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you me doing the Ultra Nightmare, just to show, hey, I'm able to do it. But I'm still a bit away from doing the Transcendent chest. And who knows? Maybe one thing I love about doing these videos, the feedback you guys provide. Maybe you guys are going to see something in my roster like, oh, no, you got a better team that you're sitting at. And I feel like I'm not taking full advantage of my Geomancer. I don't know. I feel like my Geomancer's off. I usually feel like I get higher damage without Geomancer than with, which is odd. But anyways, here's the team that I'm rocking right now. I just added He-Man today. Before He-Man, I think I was using, where's that one dude? Been using him. But I've been trying out He-Man. He's been a lot of fun. Just big damage. However, funny thing is, I feel like I have to recode his abilities or whatever, because I feel like he never uses I have the power. So just today, I had to kind of code it like, hey, make sure you're doing it on round 1. You use Luminous Cleave, and then you go into I have the power. He never used it, which is weird. That's where all of his damage is. Total fun, a lot of big damage. So here's what we're going to do. I just want to go show you guys. Let's just hop in, show you what we got cooking here. Just to show the big improvement. Just me doing Ultra Nightmare after all these years. Gary, how are these people supposed to see the damage here? Go ahead, bump me down a little bit. Beautiful. So, all right, there we go. Looks like He-Man's doing the right stuff. So, basically, you see my team here. Cardiel. Got myself Lady Noelle, Ninja, Demitha, He-Man. Look at me. I feel like a Raid Shadow Legend. I'm able to, list off all these different names of all these characters now, where before when I played, who's that? Who's that? Who's this? I feel like, again, I'm more seasoned now. 6 months into it, really in the weeds of it. I feel like at this point, you guys have seen the big progression in my account with new characters over the past month or so, going from December to this year. I've been seeing a drastic improvement with me being able to be able to engage in end game content, you know, in less than 6 months. Probably I could have done it even sooner if I really knew my way around the game, which now I feel like if I would start a new account, there are so many things that I would do differently. And I've highlighted this before. But right now, anyways, I'm digressing here. Basically, the team I'm running right now, there's probably again a better one. I know Geomancer is like key to getting huge damage. Something might be off my Geomancer. Could be turn operation, could be my artifacts. Who knows? That's always something I'm continually improving, is artifacts. But right now, rocking the Cardiel lead, getting that extra speed bonus. Man, we got this guy just this past month, and Cardiel, he has been a massive difference. And right, Gary, you forgot the fire. Oh my gosh, do you see what I got to deal with, people? You see what I got to deal with? Yeah, I don't know what the point of Gary is. I really don't. Anyways, Cardiel, been using him pretty much all of my arenas, pretty much using him in all of my dungeons. This guy is absolutely killer. Getting the revive bonuses, tons and tons of buffs. The swarm attack, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Absolutely love what this guy is offering. There we go. It's so satisfying finally seeing He-Man use his big abilities here. I was wondering, like, why isn't he doing it? I don't know. But I'm glad they give you the customization for the full auto. Anyways, moving on, my friends. Ninja, as you guys know, way back when I first made my big video about Clan Boss and when I got Ninja for free, that's when I restarted, you know, the account, or started a new account with this raid series that we've been doing. Ninja was the first character I noticed a massive improvement in my Clan Boss score. I was like, oh my gosh, mind blown. I feel like it's just a lot easier to use Ninja than Geomancer. Again, there's probably something I'm missing with him, and that's, I think, if I want to get that Ultra Nightmare Max crate, I think Geomancer is going to be that key. But Ninja, he's been an absolute slayer in all these different Clan Boss things that I've had. So I'm still using him to this day. I think he's a big deal, big fan of Ninja with what he's been offering in this game. And then we have Demetha. And right now, we already did a video on this. If you are doing the progressive chance event, chasing for the fusion for Mad Hatter, make sure you pick her. I am a huge fan of her. I've been using her in a variety of the PvE stuff in this game, especially not so much in the arena, even though she might be fine in arena, I don't know. But primarily, her being able to extend the duration of buffs, lots of heals, more importantly, the block damage. Once I got her, I felt a big improvement in just being able to survive in the battles so much longer. I mean, if you're able to block big damage from a Clan Boss, yeah, that's going to help you stay around a lot longer. And plus the healing, absolutely golden. Huge fan of her. And then we have Lady Noelle. That was my first fusion event I pushed for. It's kind of expensive because I didn't know what I was doing the first time around. And of course, you learn from the lessons, and I feel like I'm a lot more efficient with the Mad Hatter that we're currently pushing for. Lady Noelle, using her every single day in all my arenas and things like this as well. Her being able to get the cleanses. The only thing I feel is kind of useless is the freeze ability. Maybe I should tell her not to use the freeze ability. Seems like it's kind of a waste. But anyways, she's got revives. Revives are such a big thing here. Cardiel, of course, has the undispellable revive. But Noelle, in case you need that last second revive towards the end, she'll bring the team back. And that allows you to get like a couple more turns of damage in. That's a huge deal. Absolutely massive deal with Lady Noelle. So I've been liking her a lot in this. The only thing I think is a little bit weak is, again, is that freeze ability. It doesn't really seem to do much up against the Clan Boss. And then we got He-Man. Now, I don't know if you need He-Man for this. I just started using him for the past day because you guys told me to pick him up in a video. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll pick him up. He is my biggest damage dealer and probably the champion I'm having the most fun with right now. Him being able to just hit for like 200, 300. I think I've got like 400 plus thousand damage out of him. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of fun. And what's the catch to him? The catch to him, well, besides you have to buy the pass or whatever to get him. The catch is, this team has a lot of buffs. It's able to ramp up his damage because on his ability, he gets extra damage per buff that was on him. Since the last time he used, I have the power. So we're able to get these big hits. And plus, man, look at him. Even on his basic abilities, hitting for like 150,000. So I've been liking him a lot. I don't know if he's going to stay on this team. But it's so satisfying. He's, I think, my favorite. Oh, man. I don't know about my favorite character, but I'm having a ton of fun with it. But here we go. We had a few people that die off, and then eventually we're going to get Lady Noelle to pop us a revive here in a second. And they're back. And that's where all that reviving comes in handy. Oh, my gosh. The Cardiel as well. Being able to heal on the basic. So look at this. That's where the revive is so clutch. Look, I lost some of my team, and they're back up and running again. I mean, look at this. We're just rolling. There we go. We got a cleanse happening right there. We have the revives that are going on. We're creeping into that 20 million score threshold. And again, without those revives and the massive heals, I wouldn't be able to drag this on as long without the help of them. But there we go. Nice, beautiful heals. Look at that. And look at, we're back up and running again, which is great. Yeah, that's fine. Lady Noelle's got this in the bag. Look at 242,000 damage, and then there we go, cracking the 20 million threshold. And we're probably going to be on our way to 21, 22 million if I were to guess. Boom, 314,000. I'm wondering if maybe I should be using He-Man differently. I haven't done the math. Is it better to just wait until... Oh, look at it. There's Cardiel's revive right there. Oh, my gosh, that's a great revive. Got this team. I think the reason why I get a decent score out of this is because of all the revives and the heals. Yeah, we have, boom, there we go. Getting up and running again. Hopefully we can try to get some block damage. There we go. Look at all these buffs. Calling in the assist. Getting some nice solid heals moving on. Come on, give me 22,000. 22,000. All right, Lady Noelle, do we have another revive in the bag? And they're back again. Look at that. Look at that. But anyways, I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought here. He-Man, all the buffs that are on this team, ramps up his damage. And plus, I have the Awakened ability on him, which allows him to get even more damage per buff. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. Demetha doing work here. I feel like I'm kind of a Raid Shadow Legends there now. I'm able to talk about all these kits with some decent depth, whereas when I first, I'm like, yeah, Kale, he does like an AoE. So it's like exciting to be able to, at this point, like really nerd out on these kits. Really appreciate it. And I think the best part is I got so much to learn still. So here we go. 24 million damage dealt. Pretty fun stuff. But again, so basically I do that times 2. That would put me at about 48 million, which actually would put me, at a pretty good spot. However, my question to you guys is, I guess a few things. Number one, you see my roster. Is there a better team that I could put together? Like, I know I got Geomancer, I got Demetha, I got oh gosh, I always forget his name. I got the green dwarf guy. So I have those 3. I think those 3 are kind of pivotal to getting those high scores. So maybe I just got to really lean more into my Geomancer. However, you can see that's a really beefed up Geomancer at that point. But I just want to do for comparison. I'm curious if I can go for that max ultimate crate over here. So let's first things first, make sure, yeah, we're good. We're going to be in that, but let's go battle this up just to see which might be better. All right, we got the team set up. Send it in one more time. Let's rock and roll, baby. But man, it's been fun. It's been fun. And I hope to have the opportunity to get into those hundreds of millions of scores down the road. Of course, I know for a lot of people, maybe getting 20 million times 2 isn't all that impressive. But again, for the whole purpose of this count is starting off day 1, basically noob level, and just kind of saying, what are we going to learn? How are we going to grow? How are we going to get better at this game? And I love seeing the improvement as time goes on. Getting to do champions, always exciting. Trying to figure out where to use them in the game, leveling them up. It truly has been a ton of fun at this point. But you know what? Let's go look something up while we're here. Actually, did I even show this at the beginning? Speaking of my question, yeah, I think I brought this up already. I don't know if I did or not, but I even looked it up. Some people's opinion on Nightmare versus Ultra Nightmare chest, and the question was: is it better to get the final Nightmare chest or a mid Ultimate Nightmare chest? This is exactly where I'm at. Do you still get shards and books from mid Ultra Nightmare chest? You can get sacred shards and Lego books from the Ultimate Nightmare mid chest. So Nightmare top chest is better than Ultimate Nightmare mid chest. You can get void and ancient shards as well. Yep. And then we go down to here where I guess someone got corrected. Someone said the percent chance of getting better loot from Ultimate Nightmare chest is higher than Nightmare chest. You'll notice it with time. I feel like I noticed it. I don't know. Again, it could just be placebo for all I know. This person said no, you're not going to see that from mid Ultimate Nightmare chest. Then what's better, 2 top Nightmare or 1 top onto Ultra Nightmare? My clan does 70% to Ultra Nightmare, but clears Nightmare daily. My clan clears everything. They're the best. And I can get 2 key Nightmare and 3 key Ultra Nightmare. Find their clan ASAP. This is a daily reward. That's basically what I'm seeing the clan boss. Or the Demon Lord. Powerful daily reward that's got some shards that are important for all the shard openings. And then we have a comment right here. If you can't get the top chest in Ultra Nightmare, then I'd max Nightmare and then aim for the best chest in Ultimate Nightmare. Even if you 4-key Ultimate Nightmare, I do that rather than Nightmare and a lower Ultimate Nightmare chest. So that's basically where we're at right now. It seems like if I was going to do Ultimate Nightmare, either one, we got to get a better team. or two, what we got to do is wait till we get like multiple keys and then push hard for Ultimate Nightmare to try to get that maximum chest. So that's going to be what I'm going to ask you guys. Basically, number one, give me praise for making it this far in Raid. And then number two, is there a better team that I have that maybe I'm ignoring right now? And then I guess thirdly, what should I be doing with this chest situation? Should I go all out on the Nightmare or just be satisfied with the mid-tier for an Ultimate Nightmare? I mean, it's cool that I'm able to do Ultimate Nightmare, but it's coming to the point where it's all about, I guess, roster efficiency. It just seems like it's better to stay in Nightmare, try to get that max crate until you finally get around and can do max crate for Ultimate Nightmare. But here we go. 8 turns in for the boss, coming at 10 million points. I mean, we're cruising for a bruising. Well, I mean, I should say the clan boss here is cruising for a bruising. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to let the rest of this roll out. Let's have a good time here. And I'll be back once we can knock this out. Gary, go ahead, dude. Let's do super fast mode, all right? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Super fast mode now. No, I said now. When I say now, that means now. Now! we go. 35.62 million damage. Boy, looks like, yeah, He-Man came up on top. Maybe I should keep him around. I don't know. He's doing more damage than Ninja. Funny enough, I feel like I should be putting in what's his face, Geomancer. We'll take a quick peek at him on the way out here. But there we go, 35.6, which if you go take a look, basically, this is where I'm getting at. If I would do that, I'd probably be getting better rewards if I could hit that ultimate chest. You see what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if maybe I should just stick in Nightmare, even though I can do Ultra Nightmare. Even though we could do Ultra Nightmare. Oh, here we go. Yeah, if we could stay in Nightmare, maybe get the higher crate. Maybe that's the better opportunity moving forward. But nonetheless, always appreciate your guys' feedback. And again, I gotta thank you guys, the viewer, for over the months hanging out. We've been getting so much advice from you guys in the comment section. And let's take a look at my Geomancer. What is he? I feel like we probably need to do a few things here. Where are we at here? I mean, the speed. Okay, speed. Like this. You got. Okay, we probably should put probably a 5 or 6 star boot on him. Yeah, probably. I feel like I need some better speed primers on these. Maybe it's something like this. Or maybe it's just me. I need to get more into the groove of Geomancer getting work. I feel like if I don't know, just, I think what I'm going to do next time, I'm going to believe in it. I'm going to send the Geomancer and let him get to town and have a good time. But nonetheless, I've been having a good time with all you guys. Yet again, if you haven't done so already, scan that QR code up above of Mystical Knowledge, or here's a link down below in the video description dungeon. Let's get you guys hooked up. Get your journey started in Raid Shadow Legends. And as always, big thanks to Raid for sponsoring this series that we've been doing. It's been a blast. Just like our scores have been blasting up. So, until the next time we meet, people, always remember how it's great to be in the Empire today.